And right now, it's Monday, and we definitely are going to be motivating you. And right now, I have with me Damilola Ogunremi. Now, she is the owner of DRS Etiquette and Image Consulting, and an experienced etiquette and image expert with a decade plus of experience working with organizations, corporate individuals, schools, and startups. Definitely, and she has a whole lot to tell us today about how we run and enhance productivity within an organization. Welcome to Wake Up Nigeria.
Thank you very much. Good morning.
Good morning to you. It's a pleasure having you here for the very first time. I hope you're not nervous.
No,
I won't bite
I'm
you.
not. It's actually the first time. This is my third time here.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
Okay, my bad. All right, now, so just, today we're talking about enhancing productivity
Within an
organization.
Yes.
And it's really important because, beginning of the year, everybody is, oh yeah, New Year resolution, New Year, new me. Now it's March. Some people may have slowed down a bit, and then we definitely need to get them back to speed
On
and
track.
back to, on track. And so tell me, what would you say the basics are when it comes to enhancing productivity?
Okay, there are two ways you can enhance productivity within an organization, from the employer's perspective and from the employee's perspective. But today I'm going to focus on the employee's perspective, okay? So on the job, there are things that are critical, there are things that are important, there are things that are critical and urgent. Some things are critical to your KPI, and they are important things. I'll give you an example. Turning in weekly report is important.
Yes.
Responding to your employer's report, your employers give you a report to prepare now, that is important, okay? Turning in sales, increasing sales, that is critical to your KPI. Yes, so that comes in there, okay? And there are things that are not important at all, like watching video, YouTube videos on the job.
Yeah.
Understand? So what I think other things that are critical to your KPI is training yourself, up-leveling your skills. And if some professionals that come across over the years, they'll tell you, I can't train, I can't pay money to train myself. When you train my organization, they won't promote you, they will increase your salary. Can I tell you a story of a young man I followed over the years? He went to a private university here in Nigeria and followed his education outside the country. When he came back, to get a job was quite difficult, but eventually he found himself in one company in Nigeria here, I won't mention the name. And when he got there, there are some companies that will not pay attention to you once you start showing value, once you start making yourself worthy on the job. So he got there, it was just normal boy, designing here and there. So one day I noticed that he likes to watch videos a lot. I advised him, instead of using this time to watch video, why not train yourself? There are free training online that you can train, And another thing, another point I want people to notice this morning, it's not just about training yourself on the job, but applying what you learn, the tools, to the job, to increase your worthiness. Understand? To offer efficient output on the job.
Okay.
So back to the young man, eventually yielded, and he took free training. At some point, he wrote a sponsor free to Google. So, and after a while, he paid for Google training as well, and he started applying the same thing on the job. When I told him to start training himself, he said, in the company where I work, they don't promote you. If you like, go and train in heaven, you will get promotion, you will get salary increment. I advise him to do it. And when you do it, apply what you learn to the job. Do things that are critical to your KPI. And he started doing that. You know what, Philip? The clients started noticing. And when you work in an organization and the clients started noticing you, they start requesting for you, the management will notice you. So, another thing you want to do is to work together with your colleagues. Or if you've gone for training, you've trained yourself, you're building yourself, don't hound what you've learned to yourself. Or what they did when I went for training, let them go and do their training too. No, I'm not going to share. What I noticed about his journey, his professional journey, is that, some of his colleagues, they call him when a client requests for them. They're actually engineers. So when they go to visit client, they have problems, they're unable to solve the issues. And they call this young man. He will solve it for them, and clients were paying attention. They were paying attention. So in the end, when they want to request for anyone in his department, they call for him. And the team lead started noticing his skills as well. And as a result, they move him from one department to the other, department to the other. Another thing he did on the job, the things I learned, he called people in his department together and trained them. You see how he's improving productivity, his wordiness on the job, things that are critical to his KPI. So, and along the line, power change hunt. There's a company that don't increase salary, they don't promote you.
Yes.
And as I was saying, power change hunt. Somebody came in. The thing is that the team leads actually notice him. The CEO also noticed him because when top clients call, they want this young man.
Yeah, they want him to.
They want him to attend to him.
Yes.
And one thing is that when you start increasing your productivity with an organization, it's not an instant success. It's progressive. It's going, like this young man I'm talking about, it's a journey of 10 years. And now he's a manager, the same company. And over the years, he enjoyed slight increments. So it's the point this morning that I really want to motivate professionals about is that the journey is going to be gradual. Go for training, apply the tools on the job. Don't do things that are not important on the job. Yes, as I said earlier, turning in weekly report is critical. Responding to you, employers, orders do this and that for me is important. But the critical things like adding value, you know, on the job, things that are critical to your KPI, do them.
Okay.
Yes.
So now what do you have to say to, I mean, a lot of times, right, you meet people and then like the culprits that are used to probably watching videos on company time or doing other things. In fact, a lot of people now run like side hustles and other businesses and all of that. And then most of them, yeah, the same things. Either they don't promote or they don't. So a lot of things. And also employers also like take advantage of like people. You know how they say the reward for good work is more work, right?
Yes.
And people actually tend to be and fall into that trap, thinking, okay, fine, if I work more, if I apply myself more, they're just going to give me more work without any reward. And in some places, you can't deny the fact that that happens, right?
Of
So
course.
now, what do you have to say to people that like
back to this young man's story. When I advised him initially to spend that time he's using on YouTube videos on training, he said, where I work, they don't promote, they don't increase salary. See, when it comes to your career, if you actually take it as career or a job you're just doing to feed yourself as of now, then you can do as you please. You need to think long term. What will I do for myself? You're building yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, even when you work to get more work, it's to your benefit.
It's to your benefit, true. Because I mean, all the experience you get, no one can take it away.
I'm telling you, it builds you. Now this young man I'm talking about, if you see the kind of people he deals with, in fact, when he became manager, I advised, he said he's going to move. I said, don't move yet, build yourself.
Build yourself.
And you know what happened? The top management gave him a task to measure his KPI.
Oh, that's
I
amazing.
said, just, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
imagine you've moved. You will go out of the place,
true.
a baked professional.
True.
You're now in the managerial position. Learn
and keep learning.
So just build yourself.
Yes.
Invest in yourself.
Amazing. Thank you so much. And I mean, I wish we had more time to have the conversation, but then again, we'll continue next week because you'll be joining us next week again. Thank you so much for being here. Amazing. Keep building yourself. Keep training yourself. We'll go on a quick break right now. And when we come back, so much more still happening right here in Wake Up Nigeria.